And for library also, like last time, if you remember, we were facing some issue. So I means corrected that issue, not in this rammer, in some other rammer. And it seems something wrong with their like in rammer language only. I think they have some kind of what I can say bug kind of thing. In one place, one syntax is working, and in another place, that same syntax is not working. And due to that, last time we faced that issue.
Can you stop the record and start again?
Yeah, yeah, already did. Okay, so this is our rammer, and here what we will do, it's giving error. Exchange module, this data type, get response. It's giving common fragment empty. Let me re-import. Okay, fine. So here, as per document, we need to add new resource. Resource will be assessment. Inside assessment, we have reports, and inside report, we have customer ID. Okay, so this is assessment. This get post, and here we will create new resource. What will be resource? Report. This is child resource of this assessment. Okay. Now inside this report, we have one URI parameter. So you can, someone I seen like you define in single line. So it's better practice to define in separate line. Okay. Click enter and then here put a URI name. And then you need to define method. So method will be get. Okay. Now, if you go here, then headers and other headers are same, but we don't have any body. So what I can do, I can copy this common error handling and header from here. Okay. Okay. After that, we have get and post sorry. We have request and response one. So request, as I told, like in request, we have only header, we don't have anything else, and we have URI parameter that we already defined. Okay, now we have response. Okay, so we need to define response. Response will be 200. Okay, so okay, for this what I will do, response 200, then we need to define body, and this body will be very similar to this post one, post request body. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy everything from here. Okay, sorry, all these things should come on next step.
I think body you have to mention, Ravi. 200 on there. It is not required.
Okay, fine. So everything is good now. This 200 response is okay. Now one thing, if you see here in data type here, in data type, if we go for post assessment response data type, it contain record assessment response. Okay, sorry, request one. It contain record assessment request. Okay, it has same field what we need for get assessment report, but this contain this particular field which is not common for both. So what I can do here, common part is this part. So instead of defining it here, I will remove from here, and for common part I will create one more data type. Okay, so raml 1.0, this will be data type, and this will be, this is for report detail. Okay, data type. Okay, or we can give it assessment report detail. This is assessment record details. Answer, question, summary. Yeah, assessment record detail. Why I separated this from this file? Since this same data type will be used at multiple places. Okay, so where it will be used? So first I will take copy path. It will be used here. Okay, and in same way we need to create request, get request, get accessment report type. Okay, everything will be same, only this tag will change. If you remember, we changed only this tag. Accessment report. Oh, response or request. 1 minute. Yeah, response only, correct. Yeah. So this is also response only. Then I need to rename it again. Get accessment report response data type. So what I did, I created two data type, one data type to split this post accessment request into two part. One is this tag, parent tag, and another one is inside that whatever elements we have. So element I removed and I created everything here. Since this same element I am going to use for get accessment report. Okay, here only parent element will change, so I change this one. Okay, so in fragment side we need to do only this change and then publish it to our exchange. Library I corrected, okay, not in this ramble, some other ramble. I will show it later on since maybe some people may get confused. So for that I will take some separate session. Separate session means I will start that separately. Thing is in progress, yes. Okay, so here we need to create one more data type. So that will be oh, I did a spelling mistake here.
Ravi, we have both same name, right? Get assessment response and get assessment
Okay,
response.
yeah, this one is report response. Okay, so this we will use now. So here. And this example also we need to create. So example. So this resource is done. We will verify here. So assessment report customer ID get, try it. It's saying invalid URL. Okay, headers are here. Send. We got success response. So this resource is done. Let me know if anyone has any doubt. No? So what we will do next, we will publish on Exchange. We'll go to our studio. We'll go here. At this moment, we have assessment, get, and post. Then here. So download Dremel from Design Center. And we want So report customer ID and this get. Okay, everything is done. Now we will go for development. So here we need to add, first of all, we need to add new resource here. Okay, this is for get assessment, this is for post assessment, but get assessment report is not here. So there is one way we can generate it automatically, but sometime it doesn't work. Right click on this, or maybe you can right click on project also. And then Mule generate flow from local REST API. Okay, we got some error. Let me see. Error found while script. So it's getting some error. Okay. So why it's giving this error, and it's not giving much detail also, but we can do it manually. Okay. So what will be a process? Copy this get one. Copy this get one. Here. So here another get got created, but this will be get assessment report. Okay. So slash report. We did report or reports? Should be reports. Should be reports, not report. Must be plural. I will change it manually here. Then customer ID. Okay. Reports, then customer ID. So here to represent URI parameter, we should use this packet. Okay, we should use this first packet. Then other things are good. This is initialized flow. This is request logger. Okay. And then this is going to get assessment details. So I don't want to go here. This flow will change. And this will, we haven't created yet. Okay. So what it will do, it will call Salesforce. So it should be similar to this. Let me copy paste this one. Everyone go on mute. Okay, yeah, everyone try to be in mute, since whatever noise is coming from your side, that will create problem in recording. Okay, that will create problem for everyone. So if you are not speaking, please try to be in mute. Get assessment report detail.xml. So here also. So this time we will go to this Salesforce object. So we want this many field. Okay, and our assumption is here. We will have only two set of question answer. Okay. If we will create more, then we need to change our coding a bit. For now, let's assume we have only two set of question answer. So what all we need? We need answer, question, user ID and username. Let's take all user ID.
I think you can copy from post. Same query will be there, right?
There we posted now, but here that will be more complex. So let me take from here only. Question one. Answer one.
Ravi, can we use a select a star from with that object name? We can get all values, right?
I tried today for some
Hmm.
other method, but it didn't work.
Okay. Okay. Once we will get response, we will map that response for this sample response or not. Yes, we have. Okay, so user ID, name, accessment detail, we will get all this. Again, this mapping I will do once I will get response, so it will be easy for me to do mapping. So for now, let it be and deploy this.
Ravi, one question, Ravi. Actually, while sending the request, we are passing URI params, right?
Yes.
If you want to access some particular user questions and answers, that can be done in the process API or in system API also we can able to do that.
Particular question answer.
Actually, for example, some 5 to 6 users are there. If you're trying to fetch one user questions from that database Salesforce, how we can able to access? Here we
Also,
have not mapped any URI params, right? If you are sending the request to get the records,
okay. Yes,
so
yes, correct. Yeah, correct. So it will fetch all.
yeah, it will fetch all, but particular user how we can able to fetch.
Yes, yes. So here we need to add where clause. Here.
Customer ID equal to something.
User ID equals to
Customer ID, customer ID, yes, it is.
so, and we need to define the value of this customer ID. It will come from
Attributes dot URI params.
we created request if you remember.
Request, yes, yes, the wheres we have created, yeah.
Request
Customer
message
dot URI param.
dot request message dot
URI param, right?
Attributes. Attributes.
Attributes are
URI params dot ID.
URI params dot customer ID, right?
Yes.
Okay.
In database, it should be single inverted, but single inverted comma. Salesforce, I think we don't need comma. So let me deploy. So here we'll duplicate this. So we have customer ID this. API kit not found. Okay. Detailed description after SN. Oh,
Report we need to give, right? Report.
yes. Report is missing. So assessment where user ID equals to. So it should be in single inverted comma.
Ravi, which value is inverted commas?
That where clause.
Can you show me the query once? Which you have? Okay, thanks.
Okay, let me see what we got. Okay, we got response from here. So it will come inside payload 0, then this. Okay. Okay, so syntax will be like this. Okay. And okay, let me think. This is get report. Okay, so what I am planning to do, small change I want to do. Here I created this report API, get report. It will give report for one person. Okay. If I will not pass Then we need to develop separate API. If I want to report list, then we need separate one.
Ravi, can you use map function? Then we can, if your user having multiple questions, if you want to retrieve some questions, so we can able to access all questions, right?
But Salesforce is not returning in that way now.
Okay.
If it will return in array, then we can use, but they are returning in different way.
Okay. Okay.
So mapping done.
We have to change payload of value, right?
Sorry.
Payload of 0, 1, 2, 3 we have to give, right?
All are payload 0 only. Payload 0, and inside that in 0th index user ID is there. Are you getting this or not?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so let me complete this first. Deployment done. Oh, this is in Java. Okay, so we got everything. And this we will use. This and this report we will use. Okay, here we are getting question and answer. We are not getting correct answer. Okay. We need correct answer also in this system API that we need to customize. Here we are getting question and answer, but we are not getting correct answer. So how we will evaluate which one is? Okay, so answer this option, option. And then question options. Let me change it to option.
But Ravi, we can't display to the user, right? Which one is the correct answer?
User will not call this, no? This is system API. So we will have, okay, let me show you here. Okay. So this will front end will call to get question answer. This is system API. This will return answer also. But in this process API, we will filter out that answer.
Okay,
System
understood.
API will return. Okay, but in process API, we will filter out. Same way here. In this,
Okay.
we need only correct answer. So we will filter out other options.
Okay.
So what change we will do? First, let me do in YAML. Data type, get assessment response, question. This answer okay, this change I did here in data type. I need to do in this place. I need to do
Ravi, in the example also you have to do change, right?
yes,
With,
yes, that we will do here.
okay.
Example we have to find here.
This will not impact to the previous mule flow, but we were creating another project as in earlier. Because if you added this additional entry as an answer.
Yes. Yeah, we need to change flow also, no? First, what will be steps? So first we need to update RAML, then only we will change flow. So this pointing got changed, so it should be get assessment detail. Okay, so this is question, answer, and all the options. Question, answer, all the options. This get also. Okay, giving question and answer, what he answered, user answered. Okay, based on user ID. Okay, fine then. So we are done with all the system API. Okay. So tomorrow we will connect for this process API.